Good morning, this is meteorologist and master student Allison Krantz with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for August 19th, 2025. Looking ahead to the next 3 days, there will be breezy and dry conditions for various parts of Nevada, Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming as a cold front approaches and moves through the area. Hotter and drier weather through mid to late week with increasing fire behavior and possibly isolated lightning by midweek. Mid to late week, we'll also see a mix of wet and dry thunderstorms, Thursday with the highest chance of seeing that storm possibility across most of Utah ahead of the front. Looking at the past 24 hours, a few spotty precipitation locations in parts of northern and central Idaho, and we only had a few stray lightning strikes in northern Idaho associated with that precipitation. For the Great Basin fire activity, had a few new starts, primarily in eastern Idaho, Utah, and then one notable one outside of Boise, Idaho. Initial attack activity for yesterday saw 14 fires of a combined acreage of 234. Large fire growth was 1,444 acres. Current priority fires include the Rock Fire, Cottonwood Peak Fire, Buckley Draw Fire, Monroe Canyon Fire, Beulah Fire, and Box Fire. The past 7 days has seen some precipitation totals across nearly the entire basin, a lot of these areas being in the 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch bracket. The highest totals are in the 1 to 2 inch range, and this can be seen along the Nevada-Idaho border, the Arizona Strip, and eastern Idaho. However, the basin is still below normal for most areas. Northern Idaho and northwest Nevada remain the only areas that are continuing to be in that above normal range. The RAWS ERC percentile map continues to show improvement for western Nevada and western Idaho. Utah is in the 80 through 97 plus percentile range, with southern Utah showing increasing percentiles as fuels dried out Monday. Some specifics include the Magic Valley, which has been approaching its maximum, currently decently above average. Then Ruby is at and above its maximum ERC values for this time of year. Satellite this morning shows the front outside of the Pacific Northwest. This is the front that will be moving through our area over the next few days. Some wind in central Nevada, and then currently some scattered clouds in southern Nevada, southern Utah, and the Arizona Strip. Today, smoke will have the biggest factor in Idaho, as the southerly winds carry smoke from Cottonwood Peak into Idaho, and then Wednesday the most smoke will be for eastern Nevada and Idaho. Today, the front is situated mostly off the coast of the Pacific Northwest. We see some chances of storms in northeast Nevada, and also a chance for some of those storms in northern Idaho. Today, high risk for wind issued for northeastern Nevada and most of Idaho. The rest of the basin will be under moderate risk. Looking more at the winds, we can see those southerly winds across northwest Nevada up through northern Idaho. These will be in the 20 to 35 mile per hour range. These are going to be combined with low relative humidities in the teens to single digits across most of the basin. Only western and northern Idaho will have some humidities on the comparatively higher side. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler in northern Idaho, where the front will be approaching, then warmer for the rest of the basin. Chances for precipitation will be in some eastern parts of Nevada, and then up in northern Idaho. Wednesday, very hot and dry conditions over most of Nevada. The front will be located over the western side of the basin, where winds are on the stronger end. With this front, it's going to bring some storm chances to northeastern Nevada and western Wyoming. This will be leading to another day of high risk for wind across most of Idaho and northeastern Nevada. Moderate risk remaining elsewhere. Winds are going to be strongest with possible southwesterly gusts up to 40 miles per hour in northeastern Nevada and western Wyoming. Then winds across most of Idaho in the 20 to 35 mile per hour range, northwesterly behind the front in western Idaho, and then southwesterly in western Idaho ahead of the front. Relative humidities will be a little higher to how they have been in Utah and especially in Idaho. Northern Nevada will still be seeing the lowest in the single digits. Temperatures will be cooler in Idaho and western Wyoming as the front moves in. Hot conditions in the rest of the basin, ranging in the 90s to hundreds. Precipitation chances will be the highest for southeastern Utah, northeastern Nevada, and western Wyoming. Thursday, very dry conditions across Idaho and northwestern Nevada. The front will be through the central part of the basin, and a chance of widespread isolated storms for southeastern Nevada, the Arizona Strip, and most of Utah. This will be the start of some upcoming lightning high risks. These will be issued Thursday for Eli North and parts of central Utah. Winds will be in the 20 to 35 mile per hour range for most of Idaho and western Wyoming, with the strongest pocket being in the corner of northeastern Nevada and northwestern Utah. Relative humidities will be higher for this time of year in Utah, as the front brings clouds and precipitation. Idaho will start to see relative humidities drop a bit, and Nevada will stay on the drier end. Temperatures will still be on the cooler end for northern Idaho and western Wyoming. Temperatures in the high 90s for the rest of the basin, except for southeastern Nevada, which we'll see in the very high hundreds. Precipitation chances will be primarily across Utah and the southeastern portion of Nevada. Looking ahead for the next 3 days, scattered precipitation totals possible across Utah and east central Nevada, with a few showers also possible in northern Idaho, all primarily around the 100th to a tenth of an inch. Friday, dry conditions for Idaho, further chances for storms and precipitation across Utah, the Arizona Strip, and southeastern Nevada. Friday through Monday looking to bring a lot more precipitation chances for Utah and some other parts of the basin. High risk for lightning continues on Friday for the central part of eastern Nevada and the southwestern Utah desert. Fire potential will be decreasing to low risk for southeastern Nevada, the Arizona Strip, and southern Utah. More lightning high risks may be issued over the coming days as we approach and timing and location becomes clearer. Saturday, storm chances looking likely for eastern Nevada and across Utah. Dry conditions remaining in Idaho. More improvement for fire potential for southern Nevada, down to low risk, and most of Utah to low risk. Even some improvement to little to no risk for the Arizona Strip and southeastern Utah. Sunday, precipitation chances once again for Utah and the Arizona Strip, as well as western Idaho. Further fire risk improvement to the north now including Eli North, the northern Sierra Front, and central Utah. Monday looks to be even more widespread on the precipitation and storm chances for a decent portion of Nevada and Utah. Similar conditions for the fire risk compared to Sunday, with further improvement now adding the central Nevada mountains to low risk. Looking at the forecasted 7-day precipitation accumulation, we can see that both Utah and Nevada are expected to see most of this rainfall. Most of Nevada will be in the 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch range. Utah and the Arizona Strip will be seeing the highest totals from the inch to 1.5 inch range. Idaho is going to be on the drier side. For the NOAA CPC 8 to 14 day outlook, above normal temperatures are expected for most of Idaho and northern Nevada, near normal for most of Utah, western Wyoming, and central Nevada, then below normal for southern Nevada and parts of the Arizona Strip. Precipitation totals will be above normal for the entire basin. And then if you have any questions, here are the contacts to reach out to. Hope you all have a wonderful day.